This is something that a lot of people struggle with, probably more people than not, myself included, is self-confidence. Lacking self-confidence is basically lacking a belief in yourself. It's doubting and not believing in yourself that you can do something, or you're good enough, or that you're wanted. And I think that that's all bullshit, personally. I think everyone's good at something. You might not be good at math, but you're probably good at something else. You might not be able to read the best, but I bet you're really good at something else. Myself, I'm not a very strong reader, but I consider my mathematics skills strong. That's why I use those as examples. I think that everyone needs to remember that until you get comfortable with something, you probably won't be confident in yourself with that certain thing. And I think self-confidence and comfortability almost go hand in hand. If you're more comfortable doing something, you're probably going to be more confident in yourself and more confident in your ability to do it. Let's take public speaking, for example. That's something I lack a lot of self-confidence in. I'm going to tell you a story. I was asked a few years ago to be the best man for one of my friends. I did not want to do it. Not only did I not want to do it just because I am not a big fan of weddings, but I didn't want to do it because I knew what came with the territory. I knew there's that best man speech. And boy, did I drag my feet. It was rough. I think I had several months to prepare. And I don't know if he's ever going to see this video, but I did not want to do it. And I was thinking of excuses to get out of it for several months. Eventually, probably with about a month left, I said, I can't get out of this. I have to do this. I have to do this for him. It's about him. It's not about me. I'm being selfish because I don't want to do this because I am nervous and I don't think I'm going to do a good job. So I spent a couple weeks, I think, drafting and redrafting and practicing. I practiced in front of the mirror. I practiced in the car. I practiced in front of my wife. I believe I even FaceTime called my family on the other side of the country and practiced in front of them. And I got feedback from all these people, my wife, my reflection in the mirror. And after I finally came up with a good speech that I was comfortable with, I continued practicing that final draft speech several more times. I even printed out the speech on a piece of paper in about 4-point font and taped it to a note card and kept it inside my jacket of my tuxedo, just to give myself a little more confidence that it was going to be okay. I was still not confident. And if I had to do it again today, I can't say that I would be confident again. I think I would have more confidence than the first time, but I would still be nervous. And I think that's just a public speaking thing. A lot of people have that nerve. But anyways, when the day finally came, I was so nervous. It was not that hot outside, but I was in a tuxedo. And I don't know if you've ever worn a tuxedo before, but they're not like the lightest clothing in the world. I was sweating so bad. My palms were all sweaty. I think I had a couple adult beverages beforehand, so it helped loosen me up a little bit, but I was definitely not perfect. I was not 100% confident in the fact that this was going to go well. So all of a sudden, I'm sitting at the front of this wedding, right next to the groom. I can't remember if we were eating dinner or we were about to eat dinner. And a guy comes up, I think it was the DJ for the wedding, comes up and hands me a microphone and says, "It's time to give your speech." And I just felt that lump in my throat. This is not good, you know? I didn't take that note card out of my pocket one time. I nailed that speech from memory. I don't think I stuttered one time. I don't think I tripped up over my words one time. I might have even mentioned like, "Oh, I'm super nervous to do this." I can't remember, a long time ago. But it went so well to the point that the maid of honor had to give a speech after me, and she was a little upset. She said, "I should have gone before you because there's no way I'm going to be able to follow this up as good as you did it." Whew. I got so many compliments. I had much older gentlemen come up to me and say, "I have been to several weddings in my day, and that was the best man speech I've ever heard. Short, to the point, you didn't screw around, you had some humor in there, you had some heartfelt messages in there. Overall, it was fantastic," he said. Man, that was good to hear. That alone helped boost my confidence. But I think what I'm trying to say is that you should really believe in yourself and have more confidence in yourself than what most people give themselves credit for. Believe it or not, nobody's perfect at anything. And if you do something wrong, going back to making mistakes, treat it as a learning experience and move on. Don't make that mistake again. And chances are that alone is going to give you more self-confidence, because you're going to sit and you're going to think, okay, I learned how not to do this, so I'm not going to do this again. And I'm going to do it better next time because I won't make that mistake again. Right away, just by doing that is going to give you more self-confidence. I think it was, don't quote me on this, but I think it was Einstein that said something along the lines of, I haven't failed, I just found 99 ways that something doesn't work. Something along those lines, don't quote me. I'll look for the quote and I'll put it on screen here. But with those mistakes comes more self-confidence. And after you make those mistakes, you're going to become more comfortable with any task that you're working on. You're going to become better at it, and you're going to become more confident in yourself. And I think the other thing that everyone should remember is that you're not alone. Everybody, I think, struggles with self-confidence in some way or another. But yeah, I hope that I helped you guys remember that you're all good at something. Believe in yourself, have some confidence that you are good enough, and you can do it. You can do anything you put your mind to. Practice a little bit, get a little more comfortable, and with that comfortability will come more confidence. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you again. Glad you're enjoying these videos. As long as you keep enjoying them, I'll keep making them. We'll catch you on the next one, where I think we're going to talk about pets.